Ready? Yeah, there we go. Hello guys. I want to address one question everybody is always asking me. I'm going to be addressing one particular question everyone is always asking me every day. Why did I get myself into Facebook fracas? I'm coming, let me just get myself into the car. May I put on for back here? No, put on for the other side, at the back. Thank you. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, let's put those at the back. What's on it? Put everything at the back. And this one as well. Thank you. I'll be with you in a minute. Yeah. So wait here.
So you can't move one from this car.
Why?
I want you to if you go back.
Waiting.
The seats.
Now. I'm going to be addressing a particular question everybody keeps asking me anytime I'm at functions, and then I can understand why they are asking me, but I'm going to be addressing it in this video. Why have I gotten myself into Facebook fracas? Okay, but 1 second. I have to.
This is the DJ IJO Novel, the masterpiece.
In the mix.
This CD was actually made by my very good friend DJ IJO Novel. Okay.
I'm getting more blessing, I'm counting money. My joy, my sorry, my love, I don't lie. Olúwa dúró, ọkàn mi balẹ̀, kíni kankan ò ní ṣe mí. Tell me why no go so far. My baby don't better, no be lie. He's giving me money, oh. He's showing me mercy, oh. And I thank you, Baba, oh. And I bá mi sọ pé, oh. Èmi ti jẹ lọ, ọ̀tá mi ò lè bá. Toluwa sina she. I'm getting more blessing, I'm counting money. My joy. I'm getting more blessing, I'm counting money. My joy. See, I want to see me dance here. I just got to
So, one question everyone is always asking me is, why did I get myself into Facebook fracas? I have not gotten myself into Facebook fracas. Okay, I did not get myself into it. But unfortunately, because of the job I do, okay, that's why I am in this at this point in time. And I tell you the history. Last year, I think, last year, March, I was in fact, I wasn't the official photographer. I was booked by Tokumbo Motara Blessing. I was called upon by Tokumbo Motara Blessing. She booked me, she paid for it, and she wanted me to come and cover ESABOD's party in London then, yes. Okay. I have a duty to satisfy my customers. Okay. This is a job I do for a living. And then she called me, she paid me. She actually paid me very, very good money for that. I'm not going to tell you how much she paid me, but she paid me a very good amount of money. At the time I did this job, to be honest with you, I don't think I knew who ESABOD was. To be honest, I don't think. I wasn't following ESABOD. I wasn't following anybody. I wasn't really involved in what was going on then. But I was called upon to do a job, okay? And it was a paid job. And I took the job up, and I did it. As soon as I did the job and put the pictures up, I started getting so much insults, so much blogging. To be honest, it got to me then. I'm not gonna lie to you, it did get to me then. Okay, so surprisingly, people from the ESABOD team, including ESABOD herself, came to my defense when all this was going on. It was quite very bad, because things like that, people delve into your private life, you get. I don't really have a private life anyway. My private life is out there. I've said my private life myself. I've told my story myself. I don't need anyone to tell my story, okay, because I've got no skeleton in my cupboard. All right, and I have been in this country for 23 years. I have a very clean record, okay. I've never done fraud in my life, and everything I've acquired has been due to my hard work. So obviously I was blocked, so many things happened, and surprisingly, people from the ESABOD team, they came to my rescue, to be honest. I didn't know them, but they came to my rescue. And that was when I now started following what was going on Facebook. So I now obviously got attracted to ESABOD because obviously I found her very hilarious and very funny. And to be honest with you, I've got so many friends in high places, directors in companies who love ESABOD, who follow ESABOD. I know so many professionals in the UK, abroad, who love this woman. So many people in high positions in government in Nigeria who follow ESABOD. You understand? She's a human being, okay, like any other human being, okay. She is not perfect. No one is perfect. But you look at somebody and you want to identify with what qualities you think you like in that person, okay? I saw some qualities in ESABOD which I liked. You get me? And I was obviously watching her shows, like many other shows which I watch. I did watch her shows a lot. And because of this were the people that obviously stood by me when I was being blogged. And I wouldn't say I was bullied. I can't be bullied. But obviously it got to me then. You understand? It got to me. So I was following her. I was watching her show and everything. So one day online, I mean, I don't comment. I mean, then I had never commented. I don't comment. I'll just watch. You understand? I just watch. I wasn't part of the Facebook fighting or anything. So one day, out of the blues, I think ESABOD just mentioned my name and said, Temidayo is going to be our new IJO. You understand? I mean, it came to me as a surprise and I didn't know whether to say no or yes. But I just said yes to it. You understand? And that's how I found myself as being IJO. I don't regret being IJO. It's fun. I enjoy it. I must not lie about it. I enjoy it a lot. You understand? Obviously, there are certain things that happens on Facebook FRACAS which I don't identify with, which I don't support. You understand? And if I see anything that I don't identify with, I call the police. Okay? I have done that many times, like the issue of when children were being blocked. I have a very good relationship with the police, okay? I have worked with the prison service for over 10 years in the past, so I have a good relationship with the police, with the force and stuff like that. So I have direct contact, and I've called the police in many occasions when I see things like this happen. So when the issue of those kids were being put up on Facebook and being blocked, I didn't appreciate that, because children should not be part of what was going on. And I took it upon myself. I know many people also did the same thing. I called the police. The police attended my premises, and they spoke to the parents of all the children involved at the time. I think there were about 4 or 5 kids. Okay, well, they didn't speak to ESABOD. I think ESABOD's kids were also involved, but ESABOD didn't want to be bothered. She said she was not bothered about it. She didn't want to get involved. She's not bothered whether her kids are being blocked or not. But they spoke to all the other children. They took reports and stuff like that. I don't know how it ended, but things like that, I would obviously take action. I mean, I know there was a case of a lady as well who was, I'm not going to mention her name as well. I'm not going to mention her name. I mean, she was being threatened that she's going to be attacked on social network. I mean, attacked. I obviously called the police as well, and the police monitored the situation and everything, and they visited her home. So things like that I would do, okay? I would not support anywhere a child is being bullied. I would not support anyone being treated treated unfairly. So yes, I am Baba IJO. Okay, I don't regret being Baba IJO. I love that woman called ESABOD. She's a human being like any other person. She is not perfect. I am not perfect. I'm sure I would not have gotten myself into 2 women, having kids with 2 different women. So I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So my relationship with ESABOD, obviously, is purely based on my genuine likeness for her. Okay? Like many other people, they find her very, very hilarious. You understand? I find her very hilarious myself. You get? A lot of people have given testimonies as to how this woman helps them with their depression. You get? Nollywood doesn't sell anymore because of Facebook fracas. People enjoy what is going on. Of course, I don't enjoy the fight. I don't enjoy the terrorism. I don't enjoy the attacks. That's not right. Okay? But there is a fun part of Facebook fracas. I mean, look at the example of all the areas I'm being blocked. All those cartoons, all those pictures. I don't find that. I find that very hilarious. I mean, I don't see that as anything bad, to be honest. I think it's very, very hilarious. So those are some of the good aspects of Facebook fracas. You get? But when it comes to you attacking people, direct attack, physical attacks and stuff like that, threats, I don't think that is good. You get? I know I was watching somebody's show, or people called me to watch somebody's show, where somebody was saying, anywhere you see Temidayo, go and attack him. This is a civilized world. Why would you attack somebody for no reason? I don't understand it. You get? I mean, I can't be silenced, and I don't fear nobody. You get? So utterances like that, I don't think that should be allowed on Facebook. You can't come out and say, anywhere you see Temidayo, go and attack him. Why would somebody come up with such an utterance? You understand? That's terrorism in my own point, from my own point of view. You get? So basically, a lot of people keep asking me, Temidayo, why did you get yourself involved? Why did you get yourself? Of course, yes, I'm involved. I would not abuse anybody. I would not curse anybody. I am Baba IJO. If I can put things right, I will put things right. Okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. I would not be with ESABOD and the Airway fans and support anything that is not right. I would not do that. So, Rome wasn't built in a day. Hopefully, we would have peace one day on Facebook. Hopefully, we would have peace on Facebook. But it's a matter of time. You understand? So, I am enjoying it. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm enjoying the fact that, yes, I'm Baba IJO. Yes, Facebook can be enjoyed. Let's enjoy it. I mean, take away the violence, take away the threats, take away the attacks. 1 second, I need to pick my phone. Here's my phone. Yep. Who's calling me? 1 second. Can I call you back? Okay, so as I said, Facebook fracas can be enjoyed. I hope one day it's going to come to an end. All right, because it's getting really, really messy. Some people who should not be affected are being affected, which is not right. But we all can work together to put an end to this, because we are getting to that situation where lives might be lost, to be honest. It's getting really bad. Getting really bad. And it would not be nice for someone who is not involved to now be the one suffering what other people have done. So I hope one day we shall have peace on Facebook. All right. I love ESABOD. I appreciate her making me Baba IJO, and I shall continue to remain Baba IJO as long as my tenure has not elapsed. Okay. So guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay. I got myself into this not by my own doing, but I don't regret it. Okay. Let's enjoy some music again. Let's enjoy my music again. 1 second. What's going on?
The peas.
In the mix.
Olumix Production.
On the mix, Kokuliko Famuda. Original Siliva Mukala Ida. Kaba. Tiliza Kui, Mamuiza Muida. Arikiza Mui. Emiti Jello. Otabio Leba. They won't see me for. About to me and there. And you won't take your meal. They won't love it to Luasina. I'm getting more blessing. I'm counting money.
I mean, if anyone has any question, and I shall do my best to answer you.
Tell me why not go so my life is better, no killer. It's giving me money, get it. It's showing me mercy, get it. And I thank you, Papa. And I got it, so bro. You meet me, Jello. What have you never? They won't see me for. About to me out there. And you won't take your meal, they won't love it to Luasina. I'm getting more blessing, I'm counting money.
Ibi mita mo ti kúrò ní Thames Mate mo lọ sí North Village. Ma drop kọ́kọ́rọ́ síbẹ̀ fún ẹ. Ma pè ma sọ tí mo drop kọ́kọ́rọ́ sí tí ma débẹ̀. All right then. Hello my beautiful Olori Comfortolaya. That's the IJO of ESABOD. Bumi Tom Tom, I can see you. Baba Olomi, I can see you as well. Ade White. God bless you all.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm just going to appeal to all the away nation. I mean, I know we are lovers of peace. We don't bully children. I know we don't do that, and let's continue to follow that principle and policy within the away nation. All right. Women need to be respected. Let's respect our women. Okay. Let's respect our women. Let's not join in the bad habits of what others are doing. Let's continue to be peace lovers. Let's continue to be peace lovers. And let's try to bring sanity into Facebook. Okay. Olori Comfort says I've been blocked many times because I'm yes, that's the IJO. I know IJO has been blocked as well. I mean, the mere fact that you become an office holder with ESABOD does not warrant people to now block you. You understand? If you have a problem with ESABOD, why must you now go after everybody that is associated with ESABOD? That is not right. You understand? I mean, if we have a problem with somebody, deal with that person directly. Forget about their family members. Don't go after their family. Don't go after their children. Don't go after their mom. You understand? It's not a nice thing. You get? Obviously, I mean, there's nothing that can happen to me and I will be affected. It can never happen because all those is not going to, affect me whatsoever. But some people cannot deal with it. You get? A lot of people cannot deal with bullying. So please, let us just, if you're fighting somebody, deal with that person directly. Don't go after their kids. Don't go after their families. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. I don't think it's necessary. So I know I am Olori Comfort. IJO has been blocked so many times. I know a lot of the office holders. I know people like Pastor Afolabi has been blocked so many times as well. It's not necessary. You understand? Pastor Afolabi is a man of God. There's nothing wrong if Pastor Afolabi decides he wants to be a follower of ESABOD. ESABOD is a human being. She's a mother. She's a grandmother to some other people. You get? So we're all human. No one is perfect. You understand? No one is perfect. You understand? So I mean, let's unite together. It's good if we can unite together. I know some people don't want this mess to end, but I think it's getting to that situation where we might be seeing physical attacks. You understand? I mean, direct physical attacks on human beings. You understand? And that's not very good. Not very good. You understand? So I mean, let's continue to do good. Let's continue to do good, to be honest. I mean, there's nothing nice as being nice to one another. The world can be a better place. The world can be a better place. Let's take away hatred. Let's replace it with love. Okay, guys? Let me read out Olori Comfort's comment. They are sending threat messages in my inbox telling me they will attack me if I don't leave ESABOD, but it's not going to work. No one can tell me what to do. I mean, sending threat messages to people because they are followers of ESABOD, I don't think that is necessary. I mean, somebody like IJO Olori Comfort, I've never seen anywhere where she has abused or cursed anyone. You understand? She is doing her IJO role as anyone should do it. And why is she being attacked? I don't think that is necessary. One thing we should realize is this: you can never stop ESABOD from having followers. You understand? This woman will continue to have followers no matter what. Her followers will continue to increase no matter what. You get? So trying to prevent people or attack people who are supporting her is not the way forward. And we don't do that in the Away Nation. We don't do that. We don't go into people's inbox and be messaging them and be threatening them. It's not done. And I employ Nigerians, especially the especially the Yorubas. I mean, this is not a very nice thing. This is not a very, very nice thing. I mean, thank God I'm not fully Yoruba anyway. My mom is Sierra Leone, my dad is from Kogi State. But I mean, we Yorubas, we need to rethink, to be honest. I don't think it's very, very good. We are not leading a good example for our kids. We are not at all. We're not leaving a good example for our kids. Okay? I mean, a lot of us, you go on Facebook, you are commenting, you are cursing people. I mean, when you curse somebody and that curse does not stay with that person, that curse will come back to you. That's one thing you don't realize. So I always look at all these people who are using their fingers to type and curse people. I mean, you're playing a very, very dangerous game. Very, very dangerous game, honestly. You're playing a very, very dangerous game. I mean, since all this Facebook stuff started, I know how many threats I've gotten myself, but it has never affected me whatsoever. It's not even affected my job. You understand? It has not affected my job whatsoever. I work every weekend. I've been working since Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm still working. I've got 2-3 jobs tomorrow. So it's not affected us whatsoever. So you're making threats and saying you're going to destroy Temidayo. If God has not placed someone where he is, I mean, if God has placed someone where he is, no man can put that person down. That's one thing we should realize. So let's try to replace hatred with love, okay? On a final note, let's replace hatred with love. Thank you very much and God bless.